I'm Mark McGraw, and this is Sharon, Kansas. It's about 75 miles southwest of Wichita and about 10 miles north of the Oklahoma border. It's where Martina McBride calls home, and it's this week's Bing Hometown Search. One of the first signs that Martina was on her way to stardom was in 1984. She won this van in the talent contest and her first trip to Nashville. Her dad still proudly keeps it at his house.
All right, you've met our correspondent, Mark McGraw, who's been taking you to some of your favorite stars' hometowns. What we haven't told you is that his brother is a country superstar, Tim McGraw. We sent Mark to the Philadelphia stop of Tim's Southern Voice Tour.
Thanks, Katie. We're here backstage at Tim's show in the city of brotherly love. And it really is a special place for us because that's where we got to know each other.
Tim may be one of the biggest stars in country music, but to me, he's just my big brother.
We're in your dressing room. I mean, this is a big change from the days of the van and the trailer.
Yeah, we didn't have a dressing room then. The van was the dressing room.
Before the show, Tim and I visited the Phillies ballpark. The team wasn't playing, but we weren't looking to catch a game.
The reason we're both here on this earth is because of this guy here.
Right there. First time I've seen that. The first time I met him, he pitched.
In Houston.
In Houston. Came out with bases loaded and gave up a grand slam.
The next year, Tim spent the summer with us in Philadelphia.
19 coming to Philadelphia was really my first experience out in the world.
And we stayed at our dad's place, which had its own nickname.
It's a McGraw frat house.
A lot of memories in that place.
I know. We spent a lot of time there. That was the bedroom that you were hung over in.
Yeah, thanks.
I tried to feed you tequila.
Yeah, he told me it was a glass of water.
One of our favorite spots to hang was at Pete's, a local joint known for its cheesesteaks.
I can't wait, man. It's been a while since I had one of these. My first cheesesteak was here at Pete's, and of course the pizza's great too.
Tim, Tug, and I would come here after choir practice, which is an old McGraw family tradition that has nothing to do with singing.
Sometimes those are the best when you find little neighborhood joints.
Next week on CMT Insider, find out why Tim hits the ground running before he takes the stage.
It's tough out there, and it beats you up pretty good, and you don't want to do anything to help that.
He joins us from the Garden District. Mark?
Thanks, Katie. New Orleans remembered Katrina with an entire week of events. Faith's concert here was a rare performance for this year, and it was all about hope. Faith came to New Orleans to help promote Tide's Loads of Hope campaign, which began 2 weeks after Katrina hit.
It was their brainchild to just figure out a way that they could help people on the ground immediately with the bare necessity, which is clean clothes, cleaning laundry. And they just set up shop and started washing clothes for people.
When those events get international attention, do you worry that people might forget about what happened here, and is that why you're here tonight?
There is sometimes a sense that people may have forgotten, but the reality is this town is rebuilding in such a way it's still open for business, as is the coast.
Since Faith was here on behalf of a laundry detergent, and since she's my sister-in-law, I figured I could get away with one probing, personal question. If Tim was stuck alone in the house for a whole week, could you rely on him to get all the laundry done for you and the girls? Or would you have to call Tide? Sorry, I had to.
You're so good. Wow, that's a very good question. I have to be careful how I answer this. I think perhaps there was a time that he did wash his own clothes.
I remember those days.
Okay,
Yeah.
and actually I've never seen him do this, but he does remind me that there was a time he ironed his own clothes.
Did he ever tell you about the time that he used to starch his own jeans?
No, really?
Okay.
Is this top secret?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
revealing something?
All right, I'm not going to say
No,
anymore.
please
I'll
go
get in
ahead.
trouble now.
No, we're all in trouble. But I think I would call Tide for sure.
Gary Turner is Josh's longtime friend and distant relative who used to work at the store.
Josh helped me while he was in school together.
When Josh wants some good Southern cooking, he comes here to the Schoolhouse Barbecue.
Built in the 1930s, the restaurant was originally a 4-room schoolhouse used during segregation to educate African-American students.
So from Hannah Farm Supply to the Lynch River, you can learn more about Hannah, South Carolina, or your own hometown. Just bing it.
A few doors down from the French Market Grill is a place where Charles and Dave love to hang out.
This is the Surrey Tavern. It's Augusta's local hotspot. When the guys are in town, they come here to catch up with some old friends and grab a drink.
Whoa, I don't think so. You're still on the clock.
So from the Surrey Tavern to the French Market Grill, you can learn more about Augusta, Georgia, or your own hometown. Just bing it. Thanks, Katie. We're in front of Decatur CD, which is Christian's favorite music store. Let's go check it out. This is Farm Burger. It just opened in April, and it's already become one of Christian's favorite spots to eat. Now that's a tasty burger.
4 miles outside of Decatur in Atlanta is Jennifer's favorite cocktail lounge, Sauced. Riopel runs the bar and mixes up some of the most unique drinks in town.
So from Decatur CD to Farm Burger, you can learn more about Decatur, Georgia, or your own hometown. Just Bing it.
Mark McGraw here in Pearsall, Texas, the hometown of George Strait, and it's this week's Bing Hometown Search. Pearsall is known as the hunter's paradise of Texas. Now, at the start of the season, everybody stops by Mummy's to get their supplies, from hog traps to deer stands. He holds his annual team roping competition here, and you never know what'll happen when George saddles up.
3 women attacked him. They broke through security and tried to grab him off the horse. And
How far did they get?
not very far.
If you look at the back of George Strait's first album cover, you may recognize this shot.
I think we gave him $150 the first night.
I got a couple questions. Chase, I heard T.O. is going to be...
Trace.
Sorry, sir.
Chase.
Did I say Chase? I suck. Hey, I hear your new favorite drink, Snook, is vodka mixed with Malox. Is that true?
What the hell's Malox?
Vodka and Malox?
What is that?
That's a situation right there.
All right,
Vodka
let me
and
try.
Malox.
You guys want to chug a beer with me?
Sure. It tastes like asshole.
That's amazing.
Now,
Thank you.
what's more dangerous, getting in a fight with Kid Rock or drinking after Snooki and the situation?
Did I just drink after somebody? You son of a bitch.
I would never do that to you, I promise.
I love you.
Thanks, guys.